morning, everyone. Here we go again. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. You know, we can't always control our circumstances. Accepting circumstances because we trust God to work all things together for good for us. That's meekness. It's important to realize we can't control other people either. One of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control. And it's the only control that I believe that we're meant to exercise. Meekness, self-control, submission, and humility indicate a true, genuine trust that God is in control. Not in control of the world, not in control of everything that's going on around us, but in control of our lives. And I know He's in control of my life because I submit to Him daily. I've been bought by His blood, and I am His. So I realized early on in my Christian walk that my constant prayers, like, Lord, please change this husband of mine. Look what he's doing. What a rotten person he is. Lord, change my kids. They're rebellious and doing things I don't know. Lord, please change my children. Change my parents. Those prayers were all fruitless. But the moment I started to say, Lord, change me, He answered all my prayers. You see, there are all sorts of important aspects in the Christian life. For instance, and think about this yourself, which do you think is most important? Evangelism? Is evangelism the most important? Praise and worship? Bible reading? Having a daily quiet time? Feeding the poor? Which is the most important? Well, I'll tell you which God thinks is the most important. And it comes from Romans 8:29, and it says this: For those God foreknew, of whom He was aware and loved beforehand, that's us, you and I, He also destined from the beginning, foreordaining them to be molded into the image of His Son and share inwardly His likeness, that He might become the firstborn of many brethren. See, that's our destiny. That's our main purpose in the Christian life, is to be conformed to the image of Jesus. But God can't work against our will. We have a part to play. And our part is to receive, to allow, to meekly submit to His will and His way and His word in our lives. Never underestimate the power of submission. Jesus submitted to death on the cross. He allowed the people to put those nails in His hands and His feet. He endured the mocking and taunting and cruelty of the ones He was dying for. The power of submission is the reason that God is at peace with us today. In Isaiah 53 verse 7 it says, He, Jesus, was oppressed, yet when He was afflicted, He was submissive and opened not His mouth. Like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so He opened not His mouth. Make no mistake, when God looks at you, He sees Jesus. He accepts and loves you just the way you are. But His destiny is for you to become like Jesus on the outside as well as on the inside. So let's meekly accept and believe that we truly are highly favored and deeply loved of God.